Rashad, why you didn't
Anyways,
hit me up?
Rashad. Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.
Bet. With that being said, let's get into it. Man, you talk about disappointing, dog. You talk about disappointing. It's fewer things in my life that I've been wrong about more than Jewell Loyd going to the Las Vegas Aces. What the heck, man? This has been a disaster. Jewell Loyd has been horrific, bro, to say the least, for the Las Vegas Aces, dog. She shot 0 for 10 from the field, 0 for 4 from 3, 0 free throw attempts, 0 points. And the Aces lost by 31, bro. And 31, dog. Zero said, hold on. One thing I like about your channel is we might not have the same views on things, but at least you are always open to hear opposing views and ideas. Of course, Zero. Of course, Zero. You my dog, bro. You, SSB, Big Nate, all y'all for sure. Because like you say, we don't agree on everything. And I'm not gonna agree with everything just to cater to the viewers or cater to the subscribers or whatever. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not real. Like, I'm gonna keep it real, 100%. Everything like that. Like, that's the point of it. But yeah, this is ridiculous, dog. 31-point loss. Jewell Loyd just out there collecting cardio. You see Asia Wilson and Jackie Young, they're pretty consistent all season long. And you look at Asia and you like, Asia only had 15, Jackie only had 14. These jokers didn't play in the fourth quarter. Becky set them down because they losing by 20, 30 points. She had Callie asked in a post game, you know, that's something that people would describe as an old-fashioned butt whooping. At what point did you know that the game was going to be that bad? And she said, in the fourth quarter. I mean, no, in the start of the third quarter, and then when they really started to create some separation in the second half, that's when I knew it was going to get really bad. 21 minutes, 0 points. You are supposed to be one of the best scorers in the league, Jewell Loyd. It's you and Enrique. Y'all been the top 2 scorers in the league for the past umpteenth years, bro. And you get to Las Vegas and you do nothing on a day-to-day, on a game-to-game basis. You force your way out of Seattle because Seattle ain't get, oh, just get me out of Seattle. Oh, I get to Vegas. I'm that lucky. Let's see. Hold on now. 0 points, 8 points, 7 points, 14 points, 15 points, 20 points once. Is that the only 20? No, you got 2. You got 3. You have 3 20-point games the entire season. 3 20-point games the entire season, bro. What is going on? This is someone who averages, hold on. Let's go to the stats now. This is someone who has averaged 24 points, 19 points, 18 points a couple years ago, 16 points, 18 points, 18 points. You're averaging 10 points a game this year. This is your worst scoring season of your career. This is worse than your rookie year. They bring you in. You're the big landing of the season, of the all season. They got rid of Kelsey Plum for you. That's one of the core 4 members. That's one of the core 5 members. That's Plum Dog. They got rid of KP for you. Cleared out the way to get the superstar, one of the best scorers in the league. They need you. Asia Wilson got hurt. They needed you. Things just, they needed you. Chelsea Gray's getting older. She's on the other side of her prime. Okay, that's cool. That's to be expected with injuries and age. Okay, she's gonna slow down at some point. Where is Jewell Loyd? You're still in your prime. You 31. You still got 2, 3, 4 more seats. You still got until about 34, 35 to when you should be averaging 10 points a game. Your team needs you, dude. What is this? 0 for 10, 3 for 7, 3 for 11, 5 for 11, 4 for 11, 6 for 13, 5 for 12, 1 for 9, 0 for 3, 3 for 6, 4 of 8, 5 the tour dates. You're shooting tour dates, dog. This is ridiculous. And it's not even like, see, the thing with other players that I talk about when I talk about them and stuff like that, yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about and stuff like that if y'all follow the channel. When I talk about their shooting percentages and them just underperforming offensively and things of that sort, at least they give me something else. At least they give me some assists. At least they give me some quality defense. You don't even defend. Your whole game is offense. So what is you can't play no defense and not make no shots. You got to pick a struggle, one or the other. Jewell Loyd plays hero ball. She needs the ball in her hand. She ain't doing that with Asia because Plum is better off ball player than Jewell. Then maybe you aren't like that. If you can't score off ball, you might just not be like that. If you need the ball in your hands all the time to be a successful scorer and a successful player, you just might not be like that. Because a real scorer, a real go-getter, a real killer is going to get to it every single time, regardless of the situation they placed in. You might just not be like that. And that's me. That's on me. I ain't going to lie. That's on me for expecting you to be like that. I'm sorry, Gold Mamba. Like, you supposed to be the Gold Mamba. But all season long, you have 1, 2, I think it's 3. Yeah, it's just 3. 3 20-point games all season long. That's ridiculous. Jewell Loyd's the most disappointing player in the league. Yeah. Most disappointing player in the league this season. Vegas, easily the most disappointing team this season. Nalissa Smith was brought on to save the day. Nalissa Smith, her impact, she can only do so much. As you see here, 23 minutes, 8 points, and 5. That's ridiculous. You go back to that preseason cut. They had to keep Kirsten Bell up here, KB. She had 9 points in 13 minutes, but people were really on her about her contract being guaranteed, and she was like, "Argue with my agent, not me." Y'all mad at me for making the team? Because Deja Kelly got cut. Aaliyah Nye, she started off well. She had 7 points in like the first half through like 16 or 12 minutes, but she ended up with 7 points in 24 minutes. It's just all bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie, dog. Now the Aces weren't a disappointment considering the drama and the changes they went through. But it's like you got to think about it like this, Zero. Say you're a consistent contender. You're one of the top 2 teams in the league for the past 5 years or so, right? It's been them and the Liberty for the entire 2020s. You replace your shooting guard with one of the league's top scorers, 2 top scorers. It's been Enrique and Jewell just battling it out for who's top scorer in the league for the past 2-3 seasons, right? You look at that on paper and you go, oh dang, they upgraded. They upgraded from Kelsey Plum to Jewell Loyd. Like, okay, you might give up some defense. I know Kelsey does some other like small things. I remember Nikias, he went viral for asking Kelsey about screening and her off-ball screening and defense and effort and this and that. And she was like, thank you. You notice the little things. I appreciate that. However, when it comes down to it, everybody looks at who puts the ball on the bucket the most, right? So it's like, okay, we got one of the best bucket getters in the league, one of the top 2 bucket getters in the league over our normal shooting guard. You do that on paper, you should be better, or at least just as good, or at least just a small dip. They got way worse. Like they fell off all the way. All the people that were preying on the Aces downfall because they won all the time, they won. Now the Liberty are still winning. All the changes the Liberty went through, no more Sloot. Benaja Laney held out for the season. Kayla Thornton giving up in the expansion draft, and they still found a way to just win this season. Jonquel Jones out for some time, still win. The Aces are disappointing, bro. 100%. the biggest disappointment in my opinion in the league this season, and Jewell Loyd's been the biggest appointment as a player. It's ridiculous. It's sad. It's really sad. I'm not even gonna talk about the.
Rashad, why you didn't hit me up?
What's up, Rashad? Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up, Rashad?
Yeah.
What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.